Beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's not only intriguing but also reveals some undeniable truths about two powerful archetypes of women, the alpha female and the sigma female. Specifically, we're going to explore why alpha females just cannot compete with sigma females. Now, if you've ever felt like you don't quite fit into the standard boxes that society tries to put you in, this video is for you. We're going to break this down in a way that's both entertaining and enlightening, so stick around. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the differences between these two female archetypes, but you'll also walk away with some life-changing insights you can apply to your own journey. Trust me, this will hit home. And go ahead and subscribe to this channel so as to join this community of winners. Alright, beautiful people, grab your popcorn or tea, settle in, and let's get started. Number 1. Independence beyond measure. Let's kick things off with the ultimate hallmark of the sigma female, her unmatched independence. Now, alpha females are known for being self-reliant, that's for sure. They're strong, assertive, and often seen at the forefront of any challenge. But here's the key difference. Alpha females thrive on competition and recognition, while sigma females, they thrive on freedom. Sigma females have no need for approval or accolades. They don't seek validation because they are entirely comfortable in their own skin. Imagine an alpha female and a sigma female climbing a mountain. The alpha female's goal is to reach the summit, not just for the view, but for the recognition. She wants to stand at the top, knowing others are behind her, watching her conquer. But the sigma female? She's on a different wavelength altogether. Her climb isn't for show, and it's not even about reaching the peak for others to see. She's climbing because she enjoys the journey, the solitude, the challenge of pushing herself. The view at the top is just a bonus. In a world where most people are racing to be seen, the sigma female is content with her own company. That's why she's so powerful. She doesn't need anyone else to validate her worth. And that kind of independence is something most people can't comprehend, let alone compete with. Beautiful people, if you want to embrace the sigma mindset, learn to walk your own path. You don't need to follow the crowd to be successful. The greatest power comes from knowing you are enough, no matter who's watching. Number 2. Silent confidence. Next up, let's talk about confidence. Confidence is often loud, right? That's how most people perceive it. Alpha females, for example, exude a confidence that you can see from a mile away. They make sure you know they're in the room, whether through their commanding presence, their words, or even their body language. But here's the thing. Sigma females possess a confidence that's silent yet even more powerful. This type of confidence doesn't need a spotlight. It doesn't need external validation. Sigma females walk into a room and don't say a word. Yet everyone feels their presence. It's like a magnetic force. People are drawn to them, even though they don't actively seek attention. Think of it like this. You're at a party. The alpha female is the one commanding the conversation, laughing the loudest, being the center of attention. But the sigma female? She's standing off to the side, observing. She's calm, collected, and saying very little. Yet, people can't stop wondering about her. They're curious about what she's thinking, who she is, and what she's capable of. That's the power of silent confidence. It's like going to a party where everyone's shouting their best stories, but there's one person chilling in the corner with a mysterious smile. Who do you think everyone is secretly intrigued by? Yep, the quiet one in the corner. The sigma female doesn't need to roar to make her presence felt. Her silence does all the talking. To channel your inner sigma, work on your quiet confidence. You don't need to be the loudest in the room to be the most respected. Confidence is about knowing your worth, even when no one's looking. Number 3. The power of mystery. Mystery. If there's one thing that sets sigma females apart, it's their ability to keep people guessing. While alpha females often wear their ambitions, thoughts, and emotions on their sleeves, sigma females hold their cards close to their chest. They understand the value of not revealing everything. And this mystery? It's magnetic. People are naturally drawn to what they can't fully understand. It's human nature. We're intrigued by the unknown, and Sigma females use this to their advantage. By keeping certain aspects of themselves hidden, they maintain control over how much people know, and that unpredictability is intoxicating. Picture this scenario. There's a group of friends, and the alpha female is always vocal about her plans, her goals, her feelings. She's an open book. But the Sigma female? She's the one everyone's talking about after she leaves the room because no one can quite figure her out. They wonder what's going on in her mind, what drives her. And that curiosity makes her unforgettable. While the alpha female might dominate the conversation, the Sigma female leaves a lasting impression long after the conversation is over. Don't feel pressured to reveal every detail about yourself. There's power in holding back. Mystery keeps people intrigued, and the less they know, the more they'll respect you. Number 4. Focus on growth, not competition. Let's face it, alpha females often thrive on competition. Whether it's in the workplace, in social settings, or even within relationships, they like to win. But Sigma females? They've transcended the need to compete with others. Their focus is on personal growth. They're not interested in outshining anyone else. They're only interested in outdoing the person they were yesterday. This is a fundamental difference. While alpha females are constantly aware of their competitors, Sigma females couldn't care less. They're too busy working on themselves. And the irony? By focusing solely on their own growth, they end up surpassing the competition without even trying. Let's say you're in a professional setting. The alpha female is eyeing the promotion, making sure she's outperforming her colleagues, and strategically positioning herself to win. But the Sigma female? She's over here quietly developing her skills, learning new things, and pushing her personal boundaries. She doesn't care about the promotion. She's invested in becoming the best version of herself. And guess what? When the time comes, it's the Sigma female who's truly ready because she wasn't distracted by competing. She was busy growing. It's like a group of runners, all racing against each other, while the Sigma female is off to the side perfecting her stride. When she finally joins the race, everyone else is left in the dust. Moral of the story: don't chase the competition, chase your own growth. Beautiful people, the only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday. Focus on your growth, and everything else will fall into place. Number 5. Emotional control. Emotions can either be your biggest strength or your greatest weakness. Alpha females tend to be more expressive, often wearing their emotions on their sleeves. This can make them powerful in their own right, but it can also lead to impulsive decisions and reactions. Sigma females, on the other hand, have mastered the art of emotional control. It's not that they don't feel deeply, they do, but they've learned how to manage their emotions in a way that serves them. Instead of reacting impulsively, they respond thoughtfully. They know when to hold back, when to let go, and when to act. Think of a high-stakes business meeting. The alpha female is passionate, making her points with intensity. And sometimes, that intensity can spill over into frustration or impatience. Meanwhile, the Sigma female is calm, collected, and composed. She listens, processes, and then delivers her input with precision. Her emotional control allows her to navigate tricky situations without losing her cool, and that composure often leads to better outcomes. Emotional control is a superpower. When you master your emotions, you master any situation you're in. Number 6. Selective socializing. Here's where things get interesting. Alpha females are often social butterflies. They thrive in big groups, love networking, and enjoy being at the center of social events. Sigma females? Not so much. They're selective about who they let into their lives, and that selectivity gives them an edge. Sigma females don't need to be surrounded by a crowd to feel validated. They cherish their alone time and prefer deep, meaningful relationships over superficial connections. They don't waste time on small talk or people who don't add value to their lives. Picture a large social event. The alpha female is working the room, talking to everyone, making connections, and being the life of the party. The Sigma female? She's having a one-on-one conversation in a quiet corner, but that conversation is meaningful, impactful, and leaves a lasting impression. It's like going to a buffet where the alpha female loads up her plate with everything in sight, while the sigma female carefully selects the few dishes that truly satisfy her. Sometimes less is more. Quality over quantity, always. Be selective about who you let into your life. It's better to have a few meaningful connections than a room full of shallow ones. Number 7. Unshakable purpose. While alpha females often pursue success to prove themselves or assert their dominance, sigma females are driven by an internal compass. They have a deep sense of purpose that doesn't waver based on external pressures. They don't chase after success for the sake of status. They chase after fulfillment. Their goals are deeply personal, and their sense of purpose is unshakable. Imagine two women starting a business. The alpha female is driven by the desire to dominate the market, to be the best, to have the recognition. The sigma female? She's driven by her passion for the work itself. Her goal isn't to be the biggest name out there. It's to create something meaningful and fulfilling. And here's the kicker. Because her motivation is internal, she's less likely to burn out. Her purpose fuels her, not the accolades. If you want to embrace the Sigma mindset, find your why. When your purpose is clear, you become unstoppable, and no external force can shake you. Number 8. Low profile, high impact. Alpha females often enjoy being in the spotlight. They like to be seen, acknowledged, and recognized for their achievements. But Sigma females? They're the opposite. They prefer to keep a low profile and let their actions speak for them. They're not interested in praise. They're interested in results. This low-profile, high-impact approach is incredibly effective because it catches people off guard. While everyone's focused on the alpha, the sigma is quietly making waves behind the scenes. Imagine a project at work. The alpha female is at every meeting, making sure her ideas are heard and her contributions are acknowledged. Meanwhile, the sigma female is working quietly, making huge strides, but keeping a low profile. When the project is finished, it's the sigma female's work that truly shines, leaving everyone surprised by her impact. It's like a magician who doesn't need a flashy costume or a dramatic entrance to amaze the crowd. The real magic happens when no one's looking. Focus on making an impact, not being seen. When you let your actions speak for themselves, you don't need the spotlight to shine. Number 9. Adaptability. Sigma females are highly adaptable, which gives them a unique edge over alpha females, who often prefer to stick to their proven strategies and routines. The sigma is like a chameleon, able to adjust to any environment without losing her sense of self. This adaptability makes her incredibly resilient, as she can thrive in any situation, no matter how unpredictable. Think of two women navigating a crisis at work. The alpha female sticks to her plan, unwilling to deviate because she believes in her own strategies. The sigma female, on the other hand, is flexible. She assesses the situation, pivots, and adjusts her approach as needed. Her adaptability allows her to find creative solutions and keep moving forward, while the alpha female may struggle to shift gears. The ability to adapt is a key to success. Life is unpredictable, and those who can go with the flow while maintaining their core values are the ones who come out on top. Number 10. Authenticity over appearances. Finally, we come to authenticity. Alpha females often feel the need to maintain a certain image or appearance to uphold their status. They're conscious of how they're perceived and may go to great lengths to ensure they're seen in a certain light. Sigma females, however, have no interest in appearances. They value authenticity above all else. Sigma females are unapologetically themselves, and that authenticity is what makes them so compelling. They don't try to fit into anyone else's mold, and they don't care about societal expectations. This makes them incredibly powerful because they live life on their own terms, free from the pressures of conformity. Picture this. An alpha female is always dressed to impress, carefully curating her image to fit her role as a leader. The sigma female? She's comfortable in her own skin, whether she's in designer clothes or sweatpants. She knows her worth isn't tied to her appearance, and that self-assurance radiates from within. It's like going to a fancy gala where everyone's dressed to the nines, but the Sigma female shows up in her comfy jeans and somehow still manages to steal the show. Be unapologetically you. Authenticity is magnetic, and when you embrace your true self, you become unstoppable. Beautiful people, we've unpacked the powerful differences between alpha females and sigma females, and I hope you've taken away some valuable insights. Whether you identify more with the alpha or the sigma, remember that the key is embracing who you truly are and not letting societal labels define you. Sigma females operate on their own terms, and that's a powerful way to live. So, if you've enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community. Let's continue this journey of self-discovery together. Having said this, remember, whether you're an alpha, a sigma, or something entirely unique, the most important thing is that you stay true to yourself. That's where your real power lies. See you in the next video.